annaga haddii aan nahay dad Soomaali ah waxaan nahay dad isjecel waa laga yaabaa meelaha qaarkood inaan isku xagxagano laakiin haddii runtii ay imaato waxaan nahay dad isku tashto dad walaalo ah dad dhiig lah dad isku og inay Soomaali yihiin inay Muslim yihiin oo iyagana isku hiiliya dadka walaalahoodna u hiiliya marka daraad markii ayaan dhaxdaas markii aan maqalnay in qaar Soomaali ah ama Soomaali sheegato in Ethiopia ay la galeen ما بقى أنا في Somali وحلو قوله agreement هشيس محمود نور هذا أنا Somali قبضي صعب معها تضلنا يسوع عيو وحليهن إلهان دولة أمريكا كأن الله هذا الشدواية دولة أمريكا محيك خبنا يسار جوابتي إذا وحي هاد دولة أمريكا وحيك خبنا يسار وحي أنا قاعد تهنو دولة أمريكا كخبو وكل سوني ذا سنة أسكو خبنا أنا Somali هدي أنا هاي ودن كان أنا كنا ودن كان ودن كي أنا تاكس كديب نوايا وودن كي جبر إذن كدلتينه كونغرس كفرسو أنتي أنا عن كونغرس جوجو ودن كسومالي بيه هذا دت كلاته يبدأ هذا دت كلام قاعدنا يعني ودن كمريكان كانوا كومة هاجيرايو دت كلاته إن أنا جاينا دعان مركز تاسك السحدة رير مينيسوتا.
That's not your job.
قبل كونغرس أدرستين وإذن كور حيسا.
No, you're not. You're just talking up a bunch of crap.
تاس أدريمي. مدحوين حسن شيقنا.
That's not your job.
وحن لاي هاي وان كوفر حسنا هاي. شقادة في عن أدخبتي. إن دتك الصومالية يدتك ملكس تكونول أدرين سيسي. سكست أنا عن أودي بنهاي Somali هدي أنهاي وحنهاي دت كرتله دت ودن كودا أقونسن دت ودن كودي أن ويلي جود danger لقى جلين كرين مركا وحن reer Minnesota iyo Soomaalida meel kasta ku nool adeerkaya hadda mar dhow ka hadlaayay idinkaga hambalyeynaya sida aad isku wada duuban tihiin sida aad kulligiin u garab istaagteen madaxweynaheena because wuu u baahan yahay in kulligeen aan garab istaagno Soomaaliya waa Soomaaliya waa hal walaalaan wada nahay dhulkeena lagama kala qaybsanaayo dhulal baa naga maqan aan raadsanaynaa insha Allah mar maalinta laakiin inta aan haysana hadda lama kala qaybinaayo marka waa mahadsantihiin dhammaantiin sidaad ii sharaftiin oo markasta aad iigu soo dhawaysiin ilaahay idin sharfo assalaamu calaykum waraxmatullaahi wabarakaatuh.
Yeah, goodbye to you too. Wow. You talk about a race traitor. You talk about a race hater. You talk about a race baiter. There it is, folks. This is the face right here. That's the face of someone who is whipping up genocidal rhetoric on this side of the Atlantic and literally telling the people back in Somalia that is basically okay to commit genocide against Ethiopians, against the people from Somaliland, and any other nations, okay, they're doing whatever it is, whipping that up. This is a United States Congresswoman, folks, who is doing this. And if you don't, I've got proof. We've got the ambassador from Somaliland who basically is saying the same thing. We're going to get into that. I'm going to read you all the stuff that's been going on with what she did. And another reason, why the hell does she have to speak in Somali? I mean, this is the United States of America, for crying out loud. Don't those people know English? But you saw here the translation. I'm going to go over this part here. Look what it says right here. We're going to go over that, the last part of it, where she basically says, Somalia can't be divided. You need to do everything you can and whatever. And it is a genocidal mantra is what she was basically saying. Somebody put in the translation over here. I obviously don't know Somali. Or I don't even know if that's, I probably should, find out. But the language that Somalians speak. But that's what she's doing up there, whipping up a frenzy, creating, okay, some type of a, the rhetoric that's going to, instigate all kinds of problems and situations. That is unbecoming. And then to basically say that she's here to do the bidding of Somalians first, and that she will always make sure to keep, that's not her job. Other nations they drop down way on the freaking list, folks, way on the freaking list. America is first. America is second. America is third. America is fourth. America is fifth. America is sixth. America is seventh. America is eighth. America is ninth. America is 10th. I could go all the way down the list. After that, maybe a country starts at number 100. But the first 100 countries that you think about, America, America, America. Say that 97 more times and put it down on a list, 1 to 100. Then maybe we start talking about some other countries of the world first. This is the face, as I said before, the triple crown of racism: a race hater, a race traitor, a race baiter. Let's go over that one more time. I'll show you what I mean.
garab istaagteen madaxweynaheena because wuu u baahan yahay in kulligeen aan garab istaag.
Look what it says here. Somali is for Somalis only? Is that what when she just starts talking about what the hell is going on in the United States of America, and she says that America is for Americans only? This race hater, this traitor, as it says here, the person put a genocidal mantra, as over 45% of Somali's population are not even ethnic Somalians? Really? How the hell does this person sleep at night? The hypocrite that she is. That she's saying this about Somali. But when people say that here in the United States, she says, oh, that's racism, that's bigotry, that's being prejudiced. This is coming from the mouth, the verbal diarrhea coming out of this woman, United States Congresswoman. ILHAN, I'm a fake Muslim Omar. ILHAN, I married my brother so I could get citizenship in America. Committing incest. This is a lady. This is a lady who had a in marital affair with her, at that point in time, I believe, was someone running her campaign. And the way we found out about it is because the wife of the campaign manager in the divorce proceedings said that it was ILHAN Omar that caused the marriage to break up, and that she went after her husband. And not only that, ILHAN Omar hired that person to be part of that. And then guess what? Campaign funds were being used so that both of them could do whatever. Sound familiar at all with any other things? Any other district attorneys out there? Law not abiding people? Huh? Let's go on with this here.
No. Somalia waa Somali. Somalia waa hal. Walaalaan wada nahay. Dhulkeena lagama kala qaybsanayo. Dhulal baan.
The land can't be divided. The land can't be divided. That Ethiopia and Kenya have stolen and continue to occupy the Somali region state, which belongs to Somalia. So here she is, rhetoric, ginning up, fomenting what? All sorts of types of things that could be construed for these people back home to whip them up.
And she's
laughing about it. And she says, we will liberate the occupied territory stolen from Somalia, Djibouti, Somaliland, and the northeastern province, what they call Kenya, that belong to the greater Somalia. And she says, what remains of Somalia can't be further divided. So in her country, when this stuff happens, then it's one for all and all for one. And Somalis are the all, and they're that's it. Everybody else is a foreigner, right? So when blacks treat blacks this way, then it's not racism or bigotry, anything like that, correct? Oh, no. No, of course it isn't. But this is the person that decries racism, decries prejudice, decries bigotry, Islamophobia, dysphobia, transphobia, xenophobia. Oh, the words flow out of her forked tongue like verbal diarrhea flowing out of someone, okay, that's just got Montezuma's revenge. But as I said before, ILHAN Omar, you know, it's amazing. Now, let's go to see what the ambassador from Somaliland had to say about this. So here it is, folks. Somaliland's Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Rhoda J. Elamai, slammed Omar for use of ethno-racist rhetoric. Ethno-racist rhetoric, and her endeavors to revive the once violent and dangerous ideology of the Greater Somalia or the Somali Wane, which caused so much death, destruction, and conflict in the Horn of Africa. That's what I was talking about. This race hater, this race baiter, this race traitor is fomenting, folks, the fires of genocide in sub-Saharan Africa. She also called on the House leadership to take note of her public conduct, unbecoming a United States Congresswoman nor a representative of the august House that she serves in. And she goes on to say that we were profoundly surprised, even shocked, on discovering the remarks made by Congresswoman ILHAN Omar, this stupid, idiotic, moronic retard who happens to be a congressperson, a congresswoman from the state of Minnesota. And the only reason she's there is because we transplanted about 10 to 12,000 Somali refugees in Minnesota suburbia. Why? Because of just what she was talking about, the genocide that was occurring over there. And we saved her derriere. And yet she hates this country with a passion, the country that saved her and gave her another chance at life. And that's what's happening. And we can go even more. Just look at all. Let's go through some of this stuff. Here's some right here. Here it is. George Santos was expelled from Congress by his own party because he just lied on his resume. That's why he was expelled. ILHAN Omar says she's Somali first, Muslim second. She doesn't even say she's American, but she threatens to make the U.S. bow, kneel to Somali interests. It goes on to say, expel her, you cowards. And wokeness goes on to say, ILHAN Omar just didn't break her oath of office. She broke the oath of American citizenship. Here's the oath of allegiance. I absolutely entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty of whom or which I shall have hereto been a subject or citizen. I support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. Where was that in her speech, folks? Where was that in her speech? And then Joey Manorino says she needs her citizenship revoked retroactively. She clearly hates being an American, which is so true. Brigitte Gabriel says that ILHAN Omar should have investigated and expelled from Congress for immigration fraud a long time ago, potentially even deported. Of course we have immigration laws for a reason. She put Somali first, Islam second, America last. She doesn't even talk about America. She's openly admitting allegiance to a foreign nation and using her position in government to put that foreign nation first. This is treason, absolutely. She's an agent for Somalia. She's openly admitting allegiance to a foreign nation. It's all out in the open. At the very least, she needs to be removed from Congress. I mean, this is just insane. When are the Republicans, when is Congress, when are they going to grow a pair of balls, some testicles, some kahunas? Dual loyalty. But what's her loyalty she has besides Somalia? That's from Charlie Kirk. And she's talking about that she wants to safeguard the safe interest of Somalia. No, that's not your job, woman. Moms for Liberty say global citizenship in action. Ilhan Omar vows her allegiance to another country while she serves in our representative government. Is this not treason? Moms were called domestic terrorists for asking questions of their school board. This goes ignored? That is a wonderful question. I mean, just to think about that, folks. Parents were being investigated by the FNI. The FBI. They were being jailed. They were being called domestic terrorists because they questioned, saying, hey, I got parent rights here. I should be able to know what my child is being taught. Not you, not the teacher, not the government, not the state, not anybody. And for that, some were taken out of these meetings by police officers. Some were jailed. Others were investigated by the FBI. But yet this goes ignored, and saying it in another language other than English, thinking that she could get by. She's such a stupid, idiotic, moronic retard. And Cernovich, he goes, she was born in Somalia. She was taken care of, folks, in a Western-funded refugee camps in Kenya. Then she was brought over to Minnesota by Catholic Charities. Didn't have to work a freaking day in her life, was given every single penny. She's never worked a dime. And she still hates America. She still hates America and Israel. And then you've got Matt Walsh saying that the one thing that in this clip is that she speaks with such pride and admiration for that wonderful country of Somalia, that failed state. That country that contributes nothing of significance to the world. Oh, Matt, you hit it right on the head. Besides what? They're a bunch of pirates and they're a bunch of terrorists. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. Our representatives rarely speak that way about our nation. Gunther Eagleman says that she should be expelled from Congress. It's just amazing, folks. Just amazing. And then now here's her defense, folks. Here's her defense. This is from Ilhan Omar. Colin Robinson writes from New Zealand. The interpretation is slanted. Omar says she is representing the interests of Somalis in the United States, which is a legitimate task as a congresswoman in any democratic system. She says at the end that all the 5 territories will be liberated, but it appears rhetorical. Was it rhetorical when the men and women and the parents were asking rhetorical questions about their students and what they were studying? Was that rhetorical there? Colin Robinson from New Zealand? I have just something to say to you. Stay the hell out of United States politics, and we'll gladly stay the hell out of New Zealand politics. Go buzzsaw your sheep over there, okay? Have some wool. No, sir, no, sir. Guess what? Your bag of balls, they're not full. And then so Ilhan Omar goes, it's not only slanted, but completely off. But I wouldn't expect more from these propagandists. I pray for them and their sanity. No nation state can survive if its states start to get involved in land lease negotiations with other countries without the consent of the federal. Shut the effing up there, Ilhan. Just shut the effing up, okay? We don't need you to tell us what the government can and can't do. Because you obviously don't know a damn thing. Except for the fact that you're a treasonous S.O.B. And you're a race traitor, a race hater, a race baiter. You're also a family breaker-upper. You are an adulteress. You're a fake Muslim. And you had an incestuous relationship with your brother in order to get married, so you get U.S. citizenship. What else can we say? What an upstanding, outstanding citizen you are, ILHAN Omar. Anyways, folks, we appreciate you taking the time to watch. You've been watching the Dr. Nasser Sheikh Show. I've been your host. My name is Dr. Nasser. If you haven't done so already, we'd love for you to subscribe to the channel, like, share, and follow us. You all know what to do. Take a look at our video links above and below. Let me know, folks, in the comments below. What do you think? I'd love to hear. What do you think about ILHAN Omar, the triple crown of racists, a race hater, a race traitor, a race baiter? My final thought, when you're right, you're right. Oh, I'm so damn right on this. And when you're left, well, you're like that stupid, idiotic, moronic, retarded loser, ILHAN Omar. Until next time, folks, take care and stay safe.